Welcome to Thrive TV, the place to break free with true solutions to heal for real from narcissistic abuse and painful relationship patterns. And more than just information to survive, you are granted the tools to thrive. Okay, so before we get started, I would like to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you enjoy this video, hit the like button. In today's episode, I want to explain to you the crucial points about being prepared to and leaving a narcissist. The first one is understanding why narcissists don't change. The next thing is understanding the one thing that you need to know about this person. Then, knowing and understanding how you have been handed the keys in this relationship that isn't meant to last, to know how to create empowered, healthy relationships moving forward, and then how to leave, heal, and manage your aftershock. Okay, so let's get started because we've got a bit to get through. Let's start off with why narcissists don't change. The reason why they don't change is because they are wired differently than what we are. And even if a narcissist wanted to change, which is really doubtful, the fact is they can't. I want you to think of this. Can you imagine a crocodile rolling over while you scratch its tummy or playing fetch with you with a ball? It's not going to happen. That's the same thing in regard to a narcissist. A narcissist is not going to play team. They're not going to be kind. They're not going to be caring. They're not going to validate your feelings. And they don't want to work in a partnership with you to grow a relationship of love, respect, and harmony. A narcissist is not interested in those things. They need drama. They need a feed from pain. They need to accuse people of the things that they do. They need to have mayhem because they literally feel dead without it. And see, this is the thing. We can be in a relationship with somebody and we're not happy with the way they behave. Whether it's a family member or a boss or a friend or a love partner. Character is character. Somebody's character, who they are at their core, is who they are at their core. It's not going to change. Now, when you are somebody who can use both parts of your brain and you have an operating right brain, you feel for people, you care for people, you have empathy for people. Narcissists operate from their left brain. It's cold, it's calculating, they don't connect to people, humanity, compassion, and empathy. They can pretend to, but they don't. So then you need to understand what it means when a person isn't the truth for you, who they are, and this is the next point. So if somebody's not a match for you, they're not a match for you. Let me explain this. You need to stop trying to work out what this person's issues is and the level of their issues. So for example, is this person really a narcissist? Is there some hope for this person to be nicer to me and to actually love me? Do they have the capacity? Or is this person maybe just selfish? Or maybe they're not over their past, or maybe they're carrying their childhood issues. And this is all the kind of thinking and all of the kind of justifications that you can make. But I want you to understand doing that equals how to lose. And it's not going to help you leave that person because you could leave them and you're still obsessing about all of those things. What you really need to get is this is not about them. This is about you in a good way. What are your values and your truths? Are they things like honesty, kindness, teamwork, the ability to hear people, the ability to validate people? Are those your I know for me, when I really worked this out, the things that were important to me was being validated, honesty, teamwork, transparency, caring, kindness. Those were the things that I realized were my values and my truth. So what I want you to do, we're going to do a little exercise now. What I want you to do, I want you to pause this video and I want you to write in the comments, what are your values and your truth? And I want you to do that now. Pause it and do it. Okay. So now let's come back and look at what you wrote. Is the narcissist these things? Are they? Are they your values? Are they your truths? Are they the things that you wrote? Just be honest. It's a simple question. Are they yes or no? The answer is no. Now, I want to help you understand this. Let's imagine this isn't a narcissist. Let's imagine that, let's say you're a person who likes to be really active and you love to be around people and you're social and you want to go out and explore and travel the world. Now, let's say you were to get with somebody who's a lovely person. They're not a narcissist, but let's say they're an introvert and they want to stay at home and they just want to sit on the couch and they don't want to do any of the things that you want to do. Is this person a match for you? No, they're not. So if you were to stay with this person, either you're going to be really unhappy or you're going to try and force them to change to make you happy. It's not going to work. And I really want you to understand this. It doesn't matter what level this person is of a narcissist. Are they a match for your values and truth or not? Because if they're not, you're wasting your time. And literally, let's be really honest, you're wasting their time because you're going to try and force them to change to be kind and responsible and honest and decent and have morality. And these things are never going to happen. Remember the crocodile. It's impossible. Their brain doesn't even operate like that. Okay, so let's get to the next point. What has all of this been showing you? How can you turn this huge breakdown into your life into an incredible breakthrough? By understanding and realizing this. The things that are triggering you via the narcissist behavior are the things that you most need to heal. Because until you do that, you're going to be triggered by the narcissist, and then you're going to look at trying to force them to change, to be different, to give you your wholeness and healing back. Give you yourself. The narcissist was never meant to be the savior of these wounds. The narcissist is the messenger of these wounds. The narcissist is more of these wounds. So let's say you've always felt invisible and not good enough. The narcissist is going to end up treating you in ways that make you feel more invisible and more of I'm not good enough to be loved. So what's happening is if you're trying to get the narcissist to save you from those feelings, they're just going to beat you up with more of those painful feelings. So the truth is, the narcissist is giving you the biggest clues with what hurts, with what you need to heal within yourself. This person is actually handing you at a spiritual personal development level, this person is handing you back to yourself. So when you understand that, you realize that this person was never meant to be the person you're going to end up with. This person is your soul graduation to turn inwards and become the lover, healer, partner, and best friend and supporter to yourself. Then you will move forward into relationships of more of the same. That's how it works. So when we can understand all of that, we know that leaving is not just essential, it's the only path forward to our liberation, joy, and success in life and relationships. So then, when we look at leaving and healing and managing the aftershock, it's very important to get a grasp on this, because leaving a narcissist is not pleasant. It's not like you and the narcissist are just going to give each other a hug and say, look, this is hard and it hurts and it's for the best. It doesn't go down like that at all. A narcissist loves narcissistic supply, and they love affecting you and getting energy off your pain. They get a feed off it, especially when you're breaking up and you're trying to stay away. That's red hot A-grade narcissistic supply for a narcissist. So less is best. Okay, this is not about explaining and getting validation and getting closure. You're not going to get it. They're just going to play with you and hurt you even more about that. So don't get into those discussions. This is about planning carefully and wisely, because this person is not going to play fair. They're going to try and punish you and get narcissistic supply at every turn. Plan wisely, and I'm going to put links up with this video in regard to leaving safely and healthily. It's a whole nother topic. But it's very important to understand and ensure that you go into strict no contact or strict modified contact if you need to co-parent or if you're going through legal proceedings. And that will be in the information as well. And then what's going to be super important is to turn inwards to start healing and supporting yourself because of the aftershock. A lot of people may think that, okay, well, when I leave, I'm going to get relief and it's going to get better. No. The narcissist is quite likely to do all sorts of twists and turns that you would never expect or even possible. And also too, because you were in the battle defending yourself, you were in the battle, and when you pull away and get some space, it means the traumas of a few hours ago, yesterday, last week, last month, are all going to come and hit you like a freight train. Also, your chemical peptide addiction to this person. I'm going to put up a link to peptide addiction. It's really important to understand. You will feel like you're coming off heroin. The addiction is so bad, so you need to turn inwards to get through the aftershock. It's really, really important. So I hope that that's laid out the steps for you, because you really can get through this the Thrive way. And people in this community who have followed those steps and really done the inner work, often within weeks, sometimes days, they're like, oh my God, I've got my power. This person has no power over me anymore. I'm on my way. I'm self-partnering. I'm dedicated to my healing and my evolution. And this is amazing. I should have done this ages ago. There is a powerful way to go through this. So I hope that this has put a different perspective on it. It's given you the truth about how through your greatest darkness, you can mine your greatest gold. And I'm so here to share with you that going through narcissistic abuse for me to the level I did was the most incredible gift and opportunity that I could ever have to be living my best life now, filled with love and honesty and truth and prosperity and joy. That's what my life is. And I'm so grateful. I wouldn't have got here without narcissistic abuse. So I want to give you that level of hope. And I would love to hold your hand and your heart and help you get to where myself and so many others have got. Thousands of people all over the world now, by connecting to my 16-day free course, which is packed full of free ebooks and resources to help you on this most important healing journey of your life, up and out of abuse patterns. So you can connect to this free course by clicking the link at the top right of this video. And if you got a lot out of this video, please, I'd love you to hit the like button because it really helps get the message out there, and also share with anybody who really needs help to leave a narcissist. And as always, I am so looking forward to answering your comments and your questions below. And please keep smiling, keep healing, and keep thriving because there is nothing else to do. Lots of love. Bye-bye.